BARCast TV. It is January 2025, so congratulations, you've made it another trip around the sun. We've got some more high-level bar here, a 3v3 on Acetus Crack this time, so we can introduce our players. Spawning in the bottom left side, playing as the Red Armada Commander. We have Below Deer, and his opponent playing as the Blue Cortex Commander. We have X Factor live. Some really great players on both teams. So spawning below him, we have Sash Corin and Cynthia Uwu. And spawning with Below Deer, we have the legend Tags Low and Domino. It's been popping off lately, so pretty high level teams. I give a slight edge to the red team, or excuse me, blue team with X Factor side over here, but you know, anything can happen in these 3v3 games. So what labs do we have here? From Sash, we got this Core Bot Lab. Same for all three players, spawning Cortex, so pretty overpowered, right? And Vehicle Lab for Below Deer, so everyone's playing bots, core bots, except for our man Below Deer, who's going for arm vehicles, which I really like on this map in this context. So first con's going to come out, expand, and then just make a bunch of wins because it's super OP on this map, 20 win speed. See X Factor going for what? 2 cons, 3 cons into a bunch of grunts. OP. Our man Sash Gorin. Single con out. Like to see a radar from him, but not really super critical. And finally, we have these scouts from Below Deer moving across the map. So is he gonna get? Yeah, okay. Second con comes down. He should spend most of his remaining metal, and I'd expect him to kind of move out of the main base with his commander, but he might well just expand with this con as well. There we go. Con comes out, grabs these, walks right to this choke. So in the context of like team games with more than just, you know, 2 players on the map, I think this map becomes super choky, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. The plateaus add like some dimension to it, right? And not a negligible amount of mass either. Oh my goodness. I'm over here ranting, and scouts are getting in the back line. They're going to catch this nearly finished mechs. That's the worst case scenario because you don't even get the wreck, so you lose all the metal and energy. Well, you don't lose the metal. You lose all the energy. And yeah, that's a big problem. So maybe you do lose a metal. I'm not actually positive about that. I think you get it back, but yeah, well, you make run and you let the scout come in. That is a big no-no here. So X Factor doing his thing, getting this beautiful radar here on the high ground. Love to see that. Capping these mexes with cons. He's back expanding here and then going into wins as well. So looks like everyone's commanders move out of the main base, save for X Factor, who's content to just make grunts in the main base. Single scout trying to sneak through here, but I like this positioning from Uwu, right? He's moving to the front line where he needs to be. He's kind of light on mexes this game. Does another mex go down? Yeah, it does. You gotta queue that back up. You're gonna walk away from it. I guess that's gonna go to our man Sash Corin over here. What is Zlo doing? Already moving to the front line. He has some rocket bots coming out. First con turret is up. See con turrets for both of these yellow and orange players, whereas Below Deer is just going for 2 cons, making Janus and then into infinite stouts, right? Yeah, a lot of grunts here from our man X Factor. He's going to be pushing maybe against Domino. It's escorted by a commander. All these grunts can easily kind of contest against this. And we have Blitz against Grunt. Okay. A little bit of miss micro there from Cynthia. You can kite Blitz just like you can pawns. Well, a little bit of space opened up here on the left side for Sash to push forward. And X Factor is kind of dogging Domino as much as he can from spilling, you know, into those 3 mexes. But it looks like all these commanders are going to get to where they want it to be, right? Kind of like a weird shape here, right? Woo. Didn't expect it like that, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, these grunts have gotten through. Jeez Louise, I'm looking at icons, but what's really happening is the grunts and robots as lasers are shooting at each other. Radars are going down. Mexes are going down. A lot of damage here, and this is just letting Sash go forward. Oh, okay, so one LT is not enough to stop a commander. So I think this lab might actually get degunned, and that is not good. Okay, so one degun goes off. Oh my gosh, this is just going to end the game, right? I mean, Bloodier is moving a couple of stouts and Janus up. So this commander might eventually get killed, but, I mean, Zlo losing his main base is just super huge, right? You're going to capture this? Not quite. Still, tons of grunts coming out for X Factor. He's moved up to 2 con turrets with the commander just making grunts all day. And Sashgorn is wreaking havoc on this base. Okay, there's 4 tanks left and a dream, right? Sashgorn making an LOT here. Okay, so he's trying to control this position. See, Cynthia is trying to get some links in here. And we have Bloodier and Cynthia kind of mingling there in the bottom right. It's going to force both commanders into this LLT dance that they like to do, right? I think Sashgorn's commander, yeah, it's going to go down, takes out a few tanks with him. Suddenly there's tons of metal here, right? But I think I'd rather just have the build power and the economy in the base. Is this commander going to get killed by grunts? There's 3 LLTs and a commander. I don't think you can try for that, honestly. Maybe you shave off an LLT here. Oh, there's no repair. Okay, not bad. I don't know. This commander might get surrounded. We'll have to check back on that. Still grunts from Uwu. Sash's transition into a vehicle lab of his own. No incisors, just going right into the stouts. And a big push here in mid. Zlo's okay. Remade his lab. Trying to seal off this side here. D-gun goes off, gets a grunt. Pushes back these units here. But where are all these units going to go? I'm starting to get worried here. Yeah, Domino is rightly so. He's moving back. These res bots are going to get cleaned up. That's really bad when you're trying to make a transition here. Air switch here from X Factor. Okay. That should be the nail in the coffin. If you can get a nice clean bombing run off of these 2 remaining players, I think they're going to be well far ahead. We already have an 87% energy income advantage for the blue team, right? So this could end up being a pretty short game. We'll have to see what this next follow-up looks like. Okay, so Sash is pushing back Bloodier here even on like the remaining middle lane that's, you know, left for the red team, right? They're going to get pushed back. Cynthia's pushing with those tanks, with his own grunts. And look at all of this spam here from the blue team, right? A commander and a couple LLTs is pretty intimidating. You can't really quite rush into that. I think this attack might be deflected, yeah. X Factor is backing up. But you're really just trying to pressure here. Feigning aggression even. I mean, he would have taken the damage if he had found it, but the real follow-up here is going to be this bombing run, right? Bloodier doing a good job holding down the fort here. I didn't see it, but that commander rotated to mid, but that also means Cynthia is here to greet him. A lot of tension here in all these lanes, right? Even Domino moving back, leaving this position. I think X Factor knew that was exposed. Maybe gets a couple of rocket bots over there, but not the case. A lot of res bots we see, and so much reclaim on this red side of the map, right? What is this? Quite a bit. Easily 1,000, right? This is starting to look a little scary. I know it's like medium tank versus medium tank, but this extra build power going up in the back is going to really turn the tide here for the blue team, if they can keep that up. Yeah, boost it. Starting to get worried for this X Factor's lane. He's really committing to this bombing run. I guess finally it's coming out. Really clean control there. I'm actually going to have to take a look and see how he stacked those up like that. Okay, he's got land turned on. Maybe while you're doing the bombing run, you just keep those together and then move them out. So here come the scouts, right? Shuris are here to help defend against this. All right. Not sure what that was. Really nice attack there. So it's fight move. Okay. And draw a circle? Is that what that is? Not even sure how you do that. Huh, not even sure. I'll have to check that out later. I'm trying to cast. So here on the other side of the main base, Cynthia and Blowdeer going toe-to-toe. X Factor is just wreaking havoc on all of this economy, right? 400% energy difference. The red team is down to just 300 energy per second. Both commanders scrambling to continue to produce E, but I think it's a little bit too late. Even Mex is going down to these bombers, right? Seshkorn cleaning up these LLTs on the right side. Bloodeer's commander is looking a little bit exposed here in mid. And a couple of missile trucks and flak thrashers are, you know, kind of desperately trying to clean up these bombers. There's 3 bombers left, but they've done so much damage. 70% metal income advantage, 250% E income, and like look at all this wind spam powering all these energy converters, right? So I think this game just really needs to be closed out. Blowdeer's commander is getting bullied off mid position there. Got another run by here, and yeah, it's going to tap out for the red team. So really clean game there from Cancer Gaming, as expected. Really clean game there from both sides, but I think just that grunt phase really favored the blue team. So hopefully you guys like this cast. Short little 3v3, but quality players on both sides. So what can you do? Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see more of, and we'll be back with the next cast here shortly. See you all later.